Hey guys, I'm Phoebe and welcome back to my channel. So if you're not aware, about 2 videos ago I did a video on braces and it kind of got like a good amount of views. And I said in that video I was going to start a series called Teen to Teen, where me, a teenager myself, talks to other teens and kind of gives them advice for what to do. So this topic for today is kind of like growing up, school, popularity, bullies, and basically how to cope with their popularity. I just want to make it such a big thing and make it so clear that it's not the most important thing. I feel like everyone that joined my school, like in year 7, was just fighting each other to become that sort of top girl sort of stereotype. I didn't try, but I also didn't not try. Like, I wasn't trying to be like Queen Bee, but I definitely was sort of buying things because they fitted that sort of vibe, that vibe that everyone was going for. So, and then it wasn't until I stopped doing that that I actually really found people that liked my style and liked me for me. Bullies. Now, this is one I really want to touch on. I am someone who has been bullied since primary school. I've had it all really. I mean, I've had, people call me ugly. I've been told that life would be better without me. And those people, all they're trying to do is get something out of you. That is all they're trying to do. They think it's funny to see you cry. They think it's funny for you to put on your story on Snapchat that, you've had a rubbish day. They think it's funny for you to hold back that pain. And a lot of the time, that is because they're struggling themselves. I actually had a girl who used to call me ugly, used to call me anorexic, used to call me all these names in primary school. And I found out that the reason she was doing that is because she was going through a really bad patch in her life and she kind of wanted some attention. And when you're that sort of messed up in the head, you don't really think, is this good attention I want or is this bad attention? You just think attention. And it made me really think a lot about bullying and why it happens. And instead of getting angry at the girl, I sat her down, I had a long chat with her. I was like, what can I do to help? And she was fine, and then she actually ended up being an alright girl. We were never, BFFs, but I went from hating her to being civil. And I think that's really important to understand that a lot of the time they're sort of using it to cover up themselves. Like, a lot of bullies have been bullied themselves, or they're just trying to act like this tough person because on the inside they are so broken. And yes, don't get me wrong, that is never, ever, and don't let anyone tell you that it is an excuse. It's not an excuse. Nothing's ever going to be an excuse if you're bullying someone, but it makes you kind of realise why. And another thing I want to say is, just because someone is bullying you doesn't mean you should do it back. I've had people be really horrible to me in the past and I've just sort of reacted to that, like, say they're like, oh my god, you're so sure, like, ew. I'd be like, oh well, at least I don't have an ugly face. And I realised that wasn't really a way of coping with it, because everyone would just laugh at that and it would make them want to say these things more, so they got some of the tension out of it, they got a giggle. So now the kind of thing I do is I just go, yeah, I know I'm short, or yeah, I know I've got a spot on my forehead. They could be like, oh my goodness, your lipstick looks really bad today, and I could be like, okay, you're entitled to your opinion, but I actually like how it looks on me. And by reacting to it in that way, it makes them kind of go, oh well, she ain't bothered, is she? And you can be bothered on the inside, and it is important to process those feelings, or you're just gonna build it all up. But showing them that actually you don't care about their opinion is such a big thing, because the more you tell them you don't care, the more you're not gonna care. And I think that's something that's really helped me. Mean Girls. I'm not sure about you guys, but it seems to be that every school has the prima donnas that walk around and think they own the place. And it can get really annoying, because I'm not gonna lie to you, they think they're better than everyone else. And I know people who have always sort of wanted to get up to that level and stuff, and it's really not had a good impact on their life. I just want to say that no matter, you know, if you're the nerdiest kid in school or the most popular girl, you're always going to have things that you doubt about yourself. So never compare yourself or try and get to this amazing target, because half the time these really popular girls are all fake. They don't even like each other. I mean, sometimes they might, but half the time I hear them talking about their friends behind their backs 24/7, or, you know, wearing this top they don't even like because it's what they saw on Instagram, or having parties and sneaking out of the house just so they can get a cool Snapchat. And it's really quite sad, actually, that that's how this generation is going, because I said to myself, I mean, I got to a point where I was really unhappy, and I said to myself, I'm done. I am done of doing everything like how every other person wants me to, because I got to a point where I was so scared of being judged and got so bullied that I physically couldn't take it. So I changed myself to make myself more appealing to this generation. And it was when lockdown happened I realised that actually, you know, that's not what's important, and people are going to come and go in your life and stuff. So why try and impress one person that is fake and will probably only stay for a year? Why dress how every other girl on Instagram dresses when that's not you? Because the people that are going to become friends with you are the people that are exactly the same as you, that are fake. You want friends that like you for your style, like you for your jokes, like you for your humour. And if you're making jokes about that TV show you've not even watched, you've just watched a trailer on YouTube to act like you've watched it just so you can fit in, then it's never gonna work. So in lockdown I decided that I was going to dedicate the whole of lockdown into becoming a better person. And I'm not gonna lie to you, my mental health got bad during lockdown. But in a way, I think I'm really the strongest I've ever been in my life. Losing my gran was one of the hardest things I've gone through. But it really made me focus that our life is short and you cannot live, you know, hiding. You can't live doing something that you don't want to do. You need to do everything on that bucket list, because you never know. You could be hit by a bus tomorrow. So why wear that dress, that tight dress, to a party that you don't even want to go to if that's not you? There are so many new styles that are coming out, and I've heard so many people say I'm too scared to wear it. You know, what do? I'm too scared to wear eyeliner. This skirt is too short, or my teacher told me to roll down my skirt. I can't wear this top because it reveals my collarbones. And it's ridiculous. There's always going to be this negativity towards women not being able to wear what they want. And I feel like we need to push back and we need to say no. You know, we are not the problem here. You are the problem for sexualising women in clothing, for starters. So wear that dress that you like. You know, go emo, go goth, you know, go indie, go kidcore, go soft girl, you know, dress yourself up like a doll, do whatever you want, because it is your life and you do not know how short it is and you do not know how long it is. So you've gotta live every day like it's your last day, and I'm not trying to scare you and say it's going to be, but if you're living a life to someone else's rule book, then, you know, nothing's ever gonna go the way you want to.